It's a great day. It's Shay Brown. Just wanted to pause for a moment and give you the run of the show for the Making of an Entrepreneur docuseries. Now, of course, this has some flexibility to it, like any type of schedule. There may be some changes. There'll be some customization, but let me give you the overall structure, okay? Because in the run of the show is when we kind of give you the framework of what to expect. And there's three things that need to take place, right? And this is something that I think is important. First, we want to make sure that we build an emotional connection with the audience. So we're going to do that. Secondly, we want to give the audience a window into the soul of who you are, what you stand for, and some of your core philosophies. And I'm confident we're going to do that. And then the third thing we want to do is give the audience something they can take away, something they can apply, and something they can use in their life and or pass it on to someone else. And yeah, we're gonna do all of those things. And as I give you the run of the show, which I'll do in just a second here, I want to remind you something that I learned from my good friend Sean. And Sean is the founder of Leadership Experience Tour, and he always talks about these 3 E's. He says, in order to have a really good talk, we need to educate, we need to engage, and we need to entertain. And isn't that so true, right? So we're gonna do that, but we've got a framework, we've got a structure. You don't have to wing it. You don't have to shoot from the hip. You don't have to shoot from the lip. You don't have to try to be continuously, spontaneously brilliant. All you have to do is follow the framework. So let me make 2 quick points. And you might want to jot these in your notes. Number 1, these episodes are filmed in a Netflix style. A on-demand network style where each episode is 2 to 4 minutes. Now, granted, some could be longer, some could be shorter, but 2 to what? 4 minutes. Okay. Now, what does that mean to you, the listener? And don't worry, if you look below, we do a deep dive into some of the questions and things we're going to ask. But I want to give you the framework, right? One that I love, and there's some advanced training, you'll see that, but let me just give you a couple things now. One is from Les Brown. And I love what Les Brown says, right? He's probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest motivational speaker during my generation, if not of all time. And he always says this: never make a point without telling a story, and never tell a story without making a point. So my point to you is walk in here understanding what your run sheet's gonna look like, which is how you're gonna open, the point you're going to make, which is the story you're going to tell, and then how you're going to close each one of these episodes. So there I was on stage, about to speak, and I was supposed to have an hour to speak at this organization, and for whatever reason, I wasn't the featured speaker, which happens often, by the way. And they came up to me and they said, Shay, we got some bad news for you, but we got some good news. The good news is you get a chance to be on stage and share your message. The bad news is you don't have an hour, you only have 5 minutes. I'm thinking 5 minutes? Whoa, what could I say in 5 minutes to a very experienced audience? So I got on stage, and as soon as I stood on stage, I said, some of you are very experienced, and some of you are new. And I thought about one idea that I could share. If you take this one idea away, not only would you shift yourself, you'll change your business and you'll impact those people you serve the most. And here's the point that I made. I'm sharing it with you, and here it was. Do what you know. That's right. Do what you know. So right now, let's go through a list of things you already know you should be doing, but if you implemented them, if you implemented at a higher level, or if you were more consistent, if you were more disciplined, you would see your results go up. And I started going through about lead generation and setting appointments and adding value and adding questions. But I kept driving home one point: do what you know, do what you know, do what you know. And so I tell you that story to share this one idea with you, because you're going to find yourself very shortly sitting on the other side of one of these, and you're going to have a few minutes, and want you to do this. Do what you know. Do what you know. That's right. You're going to tell your story. Take them to a very specific slice or scene where the action is, and then be able to come back after you share the action, make your point, so they can walk away with something that they can use as well. Your backstory, your failures, your lesson, your expertise, They were all meant to serve someone else. Yeah. To do 2 words, impact humanity for the better. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go ahead and leave now, but I just want to share that with you. Welcome to the run of the show. There's 6 episodes I think we have here. Some of you may have 10 episodes. I don't know the number, but I'm going to go through a couple in a few minutes, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the studio or on location or wherever we're going to be doing yours in the Making of an Entrepreneur docuseries. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown, your executive producer. Stay hungry and stay humble. I'll see you soon. Peace.